What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to Namaste with Dr. J. Today we journey into a yoga practice focused on connecting our breath to our movement. As we move through the poses, I encourage you to truly connect with your body, surrendering to the present moment. So grab your mat and let's dive in. Alright, come on down to the mat and let's get started in child's pose. Bring your knees, yoga mat width apart. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your hands out in front and send your hips down and back, coming into child's pose. Allow your breath to deepen. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release any limiting beliefs or worries, and breathe. On your next inhale, shift back up to all fours, stacking your wrist underneath your shoulders, your knees hip width apart, with your knees stacked underneath your hips. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin for cow pose. And as you exhale, round the spine, drop the chin to your chest for cat pose. Take a few rounds here, letting your breath guide you through the movements between cat and cow pose. Try not to rush. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath and the movement in your spine. Breathe. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral position with a flat back. Tuck your toes, and on your next inhale, send your hips up and back for downward dog. Take a few moments here, pedal off the legs, releasing any tension that you may be storing in your hamstrings, and breathe. Come back to some stillness. Actively try and press your heels of your feet down towards the mat. Breathe. And on your inhale, send your right foot up to the sky, and then shift forward, bringing your right foot between your hands, framing your right foot with your hands. Drop your left knee down to the ground, engage your left thigh, untuck your toes, pointing your toes towards the back of the mat, coming into a low lunge, and breathe. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, allow your hips to settle deeper into the lunge position. Ensure your knee is stacked over your ankle and not gliding past your toes. On the next inhale, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, Rotate on the ball of your left foot, bringing your heel down to the mat with your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Find some strength in your lower body. Engage your core. Lift your torso up. Cartwheel in your hands. Become parallel with the mat. Your right fingertips pointing forward and your left fingertips pointing back. Send your gaze over your right fingertips for Warrior 2. Draw your navel in towards your spine, stacking your head over heart, heart over pelvis. Breathe. You are strong. You are connected. As you inhale, bring your right elbow down gently to your right knee. Send your left hands up, out, and over with your palm facing down for extended side angle. Draw your navel into your spine and gently pull your left hip back and breathe. Feel the line of energy from your left foot all the way up to your left pinky finger and breathe. On your next inhale, bring your left hand down. Gaze beyond your right foot. Place your right hand down on the mat for support and stability. And on your next inhale, shift your body weight to your right leg. Send your left leg up to the sky. Open your torso towards the left. Bringing your left hand up towards the sky for half moon pose. And breathe. It's okay if you wobble here. Every wobble is a step closer to balancing. Bring your left hip to stack gently over your right hip. And breathe. You are balanced. You are strong. Exhale, drop your left foot back down to the mat. Bring both hands down to the mat. Pivot on the left foot ball. And send your right foot back to meet your left. Coming into a plank pose. Inhale, send your hips up and back for downward dog. So much fun. Let's do it on the other side. As we switch sides, allow the experience on your left side to feel new and unique. On your inhale, lift the left foot to the sky. Shift your weight forward, bring your foot forward in between your hands, framing your left foot with your hands. Drop your right knee down to the ground. Engage your right thigh, and tuck your right toes, sending them back towards the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, allow your hips to settle into the lunge position. Feeling grounded in the pose. And breathe. On your next inhale, tuck your right toes back under. Lift your right knee. Rotate on the ball of the right foot. Bring your heel down towards the mat. With your right foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Find strength in your lower body. Lift your torso up. Bring your arms with you. Making your arms parallel to the mat. with your left arm out in front, right arm behind you. Send your gaze out over your left hand for warrior two on the left side, and breathe. Feel the strength in your lower body as you allow your breath to deepen, and breathe. Inhale, gently bring your right elbow to your right, or your left elbow to your left knee, I'm sorry. Send your right hand up, over, and out with your palm facing down, and breathe. Notice that the right side body feels different than the left here. Feel that stretch on the right side of your body, and breathe. On your next inhale, gently look down past your left toes. Bring your left hand down to the mat to brace yourself in prayer support. On your inhale, shift your weight forward to your left leg, lifting your right leg up. Open your body to the right side, bringing your right hand to the sky for half moon pose on the left side. Energetically reach through the right foot, keeping the right leg actively engaged, and breathe. Remember, wobbling's okay. It's a step closer to balancing. If you fall, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. Exhale, drop everything back down to the mat. Come to the top of your mat for mountain pose. Bring your hands to heart center. I invite you to close your eyes as we close out the practice. Allow your breath to deepen, allowing the practice to settle within you. Take a deep inhale and exhale completely. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Remember, yoga's not just about the pose, but also about the journey within. Until next time, be well. Namaste.